What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Nick Moseder here, and I am extremely excited to share this one with you. This is a big one. Donald Trump took to Truth Social and said, "We know everything about the 2020 election." This is huge, guys, and it indicates the direction he's headed next. Now, we're going to pull up the truth and talk about it, but first, I want to ask a question to the Black Pillars. Did you really think that Trump was just going to let it go and move on? I mean, what is the one thing Trump hates more than anything else? I'll tell you. I'll give you the answer to this one. It's losing. Trump hates losing. And he knows that back in 2020, something happened there where they said he lost, and I think that one hurts him more than the Crossfire Hurricane stuff, the Mar-a-Lago raid. The 2020 election is the one bone that this dog cannot let go of, I'm telling you. And I think we all expected him to do something about it immediately when he took office, but the time wasn't right. And I think there was a lot of things going on in the background that we, the public, were not aware of. But now I think those things are going to start coming to light, and this truth says it all. What's worse, the NBA players cheating at cards and probably much else, or the Democrats cheating on elections? The 2020 presidential election being rigged and stolen is a far bigger scandal. Look what happened to our country when a crooked moron became our president. We now know everything. I hope the DOJ pursues this with as much gusto as befitting the biggest scandal in American history. If not, it will happen again, including the upcoming midterms. No mail-in or early voting, yes to voter ID. Watch how totally dishonest the California prop vote is. Millions of ballots being shipped. Get smart, Republicans, before it is too late. Man, so there's a lot to unpack in this truth if you have the eyes to see it and you can read between the lines. Him saying we now know everything is not being subtle whatsoever. He's telling us that we finally have all the evidence that we need to pursue this. And I'm sure there's been things going on in the background, inside the FBI, inside the DOJ, preparing, gathering, and now we've reached the point where we're ready to pursue this. And he's calling on the DOJ to investigate the biggest scandal in American history and letting the public know. And I believe this is more for us than it is for them. If not, it will happen again, including the upcoming midterms. Now, what's most interesting here, he's putting everyone's eyes on the California prop vote, saying millions of ballots are being shipped. And what do we know about the California election? What did we talk about just the other day? How about the fact that Harmeet Dillon, Pam Bondi, the DOJ, are sending election monitors out there to California in, I believe, 5 different counties to monitor the election. So what does that mean? Well, Donald Trump is saying that the fix is already in. They're already conducting shenanigans, but now we're going to have election monitors on the ground to gather the evidence. And what can we do with that evidence? One, we can hold the criminals accountable, the ones that are conducting the shenanigans in California, but also we can use it to persuade the public to look a little bit deeper into other elections, such as the 2020 election. And that's exactly what I think is going to happen and unfold in the coming weeks. Trump is already saying that there's ballots being shipped, meaning he's aware of something that's happening. And we have the election monitors already deployed in California for this election that occurs on November 4th. So if they discover or determine that there's malfeasance, a wrongdoing out there, the public will know pretty dang quick. And then it's time to take action and take further action, because if there's something going on in this election, using the same apparatus and the same tools that you've used in previous elections, the same drop boxes, the same mail-in ballots, the same machines, all of that stuff is the same, well, what does that imply? That if there were shenanigans in this election, then maybe Trump's not so crazy for saying that there were shenanigans in 2020, and maybe we should look into it. Hey, DOJ, investigate. Okay. And the ball starts rolling and the fireworks start flying. People start getting subpoenas. Grand jury convened, etc., etc., etc. You see where this is going. That's my prediction. Now, I could be crazy, I could be wrong, or I could be right. Okay? And I'm going to go off on a limb here and say I think I'm right. But we'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, I want to know what you guys think down in the comments section. As always, be sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, turn the bell notifications on so you never miss an update. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.